Josh. I heard you woke up and left. I just wanted to let you know that, things don't look good for you with Mr. Longhorn. He had a lot of friends here, and everyone's looking for a scapegoat. I've been trying to keep the guys off your back, but there's only so much I can do. So, yeah, I think it's in your best interest to come to the station voluntarily. It's only a matter of time until there's a warrant with your name on it. Oh, and I'm sorry about what happened before. I was in a bad place. Let's talk and clear the air when we can, okay? Bye.
That doesn't sound good.
Nope. We'll have to crank up the pace. No time to get derailed by the cops.
But wait, don't we have to work with the police to stop the killer?
Eventually, yes, but I know the cops in this town. The only way we'll get those boneheads on our side is if we give them the Soothsayer on a silver platter. There can't be a shred of doubt. And after everything that went down with Lucas, the odds aren't in our favor.
I suppose so. We better stick with the case then.
I had Lucas's gun with me when I crashed my bike. If I'm lucky, it's still around there somewhere. Good thing I still had my spare key. Looks like the cops haven't been here yet, so I better work quickly before they get a warrant and ransack the place. Guess that Hawaii retirement isn't happening, Lucas. No way. I can't stand that stupid clicking sound. Looks like Lucas has plotted out all the Soothsayer murders here on a map. I don't see any obvious pattern. Just some old case files. I don't need to bother with these. Just some old news coverage of a big case Lucas solved. All right, so this is what Lucas was up to this month. Hopefully I can find some useful clues in here. I remember this JK person from when I worked here. They're a police informant. I don't know their real identity, though. Probably worth trying to learn more about them. Looks like Lucas had a meeting with JK here on the 18th. That's a few days before he approached me about the Soothsayer. That's the day when Lucas came to me to ask to team up. I wish I'd taken him up on it. That was the night when he died. JK deliver here on the 25th. Was Lucas waiting for a delivery from the informant when he died? A police scanner for eavesdropping on the cops. Common practice in the PI business. Weird note. Some sort of reminder? Very cryptic. Knowing Lucas, this is some sort of reminder. That list of locations is interesting. I'm only familiar with the park. I wouldn't know what places the others are referring to. Very cryptic. That list... Standard KPD radio manual. Lucas probably used this to decipher police communications.
Morse code.
The Longhorn boys. Lucas and his sons. This photo must be several decades old. Now, I've got my... Lucas's address book. I can cross-reference it with my notes. Still just the initials, but a number for JK is listed here. I should give them a call.
You have reached a numeric pager system. Please enter up to 12 digits and end your message with the pound key.
Oh, yeah. Now I remember. Lucas used some kind of secret pager code to arrange meetings with his informants. I shouldn't try to leave any messages here until I'm sure I've cracked the code. Hopefully some of the clues here on the desk can help. Looks like Lucas received a few messages on this pager recently. I believe this model can only display numbers.
Hmm.
All right, I think that's everything. I'll gather up all the clues and see if I can make any sense of them. All right, so I know that Lucas used some sort of pager code to set up meetings with his informants, including JK. My objective should be to crack the code and then send a message to JK, posing as Lucas.
Oh.
All of the coded messages seem to begin with 1011. I should start by figuring out what those numbers mean.
Oh. 1011. It's not right, JK.
I should write something down first.
Are you right there?
These all share the 1011 prefix. JK deliver?
Right click on it? Kind of tight.
I should write something down.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. 10 and 11 match the positions for J and K in the alphabet. That can't be a coincidence. The same letter mapping doesn't seem to be applicable to the rest of the messages, though. The second part must be encoded differently then. First, there's a simple initial prefix to determine the sender, and then some other representation of the message itself. I should try to craft a message for JK now, requesting a meeting in person. I'll set a goal to arrange a meeting at 2 p.m. in the park, but I'll probably need to send multiple messages to convey that.
Okay.
No gun. There are some spare All right, that should...
Lucas. Is his name just Lucas? So this is from the informant. But if we send, we gotta have list the Lucas name, right? So I know it's Lucas is L. Maybe we try LL. 12. Then we meet at the park. Park is 1 times 4. I know about 0, 0. Times 1 is 1, 1, 1, 1.
Yes. 1212 would represent LL, Lucas's initials, in the same way that 1011 corresponds to JK. I'm not sure about the rest of the message, though.
It's a park, right? Three is 43 is cafe.
Yes,
222.
yes.
Okay. So what is it? Park. $10.25. We want to meet? Meeting? Meet? Maybe? Huh.
Yes. 1025 should convey that I want to arrange a meeting in person. I'll send that to JK's pager and see if I can get a response.
Hmm. And 4.
Got a response.
Okay.
10-4. That must mean acknowledged.
The heck?
Another one. 10-20,000. Not sure what to make of that one, but I have a feeling that they want me to respond.
$10.2. Oh, 10.20. That's location. I don't know about 00. I guess it's just arcing. Equals question mark. That's me like, what's the location maybe? Right. Okay, so we do 12. Then 10.20. That means location is what one?
Yes, that should work. If the list on the post-it is correct, I think that this is the way to tell them that I'd like to meet at the park.
Okay, 10.4.
Good. Another acknowledgement.
10.36.
And a query once again, it looks like. If we've settled on the park as a location, what's this now?
Correct time. So we want the time now. The 12. 10.36. Thing is, we want a full 10 number. That means we're gonna use 00.
Yes, that should work. $10.76. IE en route. Perfect. I should head to the park and try to find JK.
Maybe here?
Hey there. Are you JK?
I don't know what you're talking about. You have reached a numeric pager system. Please enter up to 12 digits and end your message with the pound key.
That's her.
Let's cut the charade. I heard that thing beep in your pocket. You're JK.
That's so. Who am I talking to?
I'm Kathy. Lucas couldn't be here. He sent me on his behalf.
No, he didn't. We both know he's dead.
All right. I guess you caught me. Why'd you even come if you knew I wasn't him?
Wouldn't you? Part of me wanted to believe the poor bastard faked his own death.
I wish. I was there when he died. A suspect, killed him and I nearly caught her.
She? It wasn't Andrea Hall, was it?
No, at least, I don't think so. This woman used the name Faith Cyrene. Who is Andrea Hall?
A senior at KCU. Lucas asked me to trace a motorcycle for him and...
And what?
No. Damn it. I've already said too much. We shouldn't be discussing this.
Look, the damage is done. You already gave me a name. If I wanted to rat you out to the chief or whatever, I could.
Oh, honey. I'm not trying to protect myself. I'm looking out for you.
Me? You don't even know me. Why do you care?
Because Lucas did. He stood up for me when no one else would. I owe that man a great deal.
If anything, he'd want me to solve the case and destroy that harpy for what she did to him.
No, I don't think so. He loved you like a daughter. You know that, right?
Fuck off. Don't tell me that. Don't you think I feel bad enough already?
That's what grief is supposed to feel like, hon. You're in a bad way, and I won't help you get yourself killed. Now...
This lady can go to hell. She doesn't know Lucas. She doesn't know shit. At least I got a lead out of this. Andrea Hall, whoever she is. Guess it's time to head over to the university.
That's it. Damn. Tough.
Come in. Yeah.
Hey there. I'm looking for Andrea.
Is this your idea of a joke?
No? Why do you say that?
You don't recognize me, do you?
Oh, wait. You came to my office a couple weeks ago, didn't you?
Uh-huh. I needed your help with my missing roommate. You can probably guess her name.
Oh. Small world, eh?
Better late than never. I still can't pay your greedy PI fees, though, so you might as well fuck off again.
Sorry about that, but I'm running a business. Another case led me here. I'm not looking to get paid. I just need a few moments of your time, if that's okay.
Figures. Well, fine.
Thanks. What's your name again?
Rebecca Dawson.
All right. I'm Kathy, but I guess you know that.
I do. Let's talk.
I think we can just skip these and go straight to like.
Can you tell me about Andrea's disappearance?
Sure. Basically, she took off on her motorcycle one night and never came back. Didn't say where she was going or why.
She was a biker, huh? What kind of motorcycle are we talking about?
Well, it was black, pretty big, looked kind of sporty. I think she said it was imported from Japan.
Got it, yeah. I happened to see one just like it a few days ago. Please, continue.
Yeah, so, at first, I wasn't worried about Andrea. Suddenly leaving for a day or two wasn't unusual for her. After a week, though, I felt that I had to file a missing persons report. Total waste of time, that was.
I can relate. Cassidy cops aren't a reliable bunch. And then you reached out to me?
Yes. Tried every PI in town. Maybe I was naive to think I could afford any of them, but I felt I had to do something. That plan obviously didn't pan out either. Weeks passed, and after a certain point, I had to let things go. There was only so much I could do.
How long has Andrea been missing?
About a month, I think.
Wait, so she disappeared around the end of April?
Sounds about right. Why?
That's when they found Jane Doe, one of the Soothsayer victims.
Oh, yeah, I read about that, but the age is wrong. Andrea's 22, and the paper said 18.
Rebecca, there's a margin of error. The later paper said early 20s.
Oh, no. How could I be so blind? It's her. It's gotta be her.
We don't know that for sure, but Yeah, things don't look great. Andrea is not a local, is she?
Far from it. She came from Australia.
That would explain the lack of dental records, too.
Fuck. We need to tell the cops all of this, don't we?
We do, but let me handle that, okay? I have more evidence to share with them.
Okay. God damn it, Andrea.
What happened when you filed that police report?
Well, they didn't take me seriously at all. I told them the truth about Andrea, and they immediately dismissed her as voluntarily missing, like she was some stupid teen runaway. They never even bothered to come and look at her stuff.
So Andrea has had a tendency to disappear from time to time?
Yeah. She's been known to hang out in some sketchy circles. People who like to party hard, if you know what I mean.
Ah, drugs were involved?
Yes, all kinds.
Who were those sketchy people then? Got any names?
No, I didn't want anything to do with that crowd.
What was Andrea like?
She was brilliant. A born engineer, obsessed with technology, computers, and tinkering with all of her little gadgets. But she wasn't weird or awkward like so many smart people are, you know? She understood people. She could explain the most complicated things so anyone could understand.
Sounds like a woman with a bright future ahead of her. I have a feeling it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows, though.
No, she had a self-destructive side, too. I think she saw herself as a thing to push to the limit, just like her machines.
Okay, can you elaborate?
Well, she didn't care much for her health. It felt almost like she found it insulting to be limited by a human body with all of its inconveniences. Experimenting with drugs was a part of that, I think.
I see. So, Andrea had a drug problem, did she?
She used drugs, yes. She wouldn't call it a problem, though. She'd say she was in full control, and that narcotics were tools like any other, or instruments to improve performance and expand the mind.
And do you agree with that?
For a superwoman like Andrea? Maybe. She seemed to have a handle on it. But I mean, she had a whole circle of junkie friends, and I have no idea what messed up things they were doing off campus.
And you don't know anything about these junkie friends of hers?
No. I tried to keep a healthy distance from those people.
If you know so little about them, how do you know they were even junkies?
Trust me. I grew up in Cassidy. I've seen meth heads on the street since kindergarten.
Yeah, point taken. Do you know a Faith Cyrene? She's supposed to have some form of facial scars.
Nope. I'd remember a person like that.
This might be a random question, but Andrea didn't have any facial scars, did she?
No, not any obvious ones at least. Why?
Oh, nothing. Just a wild idea.
I think that's all we have.
That's all for now, thanks. Mind if I have a look at some of Andrea's things?
Go ahead. I'll take care of some homework.
Half-decent zombie movie. I forced E to watch it. Good time. Handy for some tunes outside, I'd imagine. For a goth, it's always Halloween. Some indie art house movie. That's pretty new, I think. University textbooks. These look to be mostly related to the various items for studies, such as empty notebooks and binders. Clothes and motorcycle accessories. I don't see anything out of the ordinary. What a mess. There are lots of entangled cables of different types and sizes. If I knew what I was looking for, I might be able to dig up something useful from here. Remind Mom to clean Dreddy's terrarium. Maybe Andrea has some kind of pet reptile back with her folks? Looks like some Rastafari thing. I suppose Andrea was into that stuff. Various gadgets, gizmos, and doohickeys. Yes, I've been known to take science classes. Damn, impressive setup. Andrea must be a hi-fi aficionado. Zodkill, a classic. I could go for a monster movie and some popcorn right about now. Might help me forget about the monsters in the real world. Looks like Andrea was taking something apart here. A hard drive, I think. I hear magnets like these are quite strong for their size. Might come in handy. Got it. There's a spool of metal wire here. I could probably find a good use for that. Just your average schedule. Nothing but classes and school events noted here. This looks like some serious encryption. I better head back to the office and see what I can learn about that.
Hey, hey!
Hey, E. I think I might have something here about hard drive encryption. Yeah, this one looks useful. There are a few pages about the type of encryption I saw at KCU. Can I talk to you for a sec?
Sure.
Maybe she knows.
Do you know anything about hard drive encryption?
A little, I suppose. What are the specifics?
Basically, the whole computer is encrypted and it prompts a password when I boot it up. Is there any way to bypass that?
Oh, that's tough. Maybe the computer book I bought for the office last year could be useful?
Yeah, I found it. I haven't read it yet, though.
Better do that soon, then. It should have all the information you need.
I should read it first.
Huh?
All right, that's all.
Okie doke.
Read it. Fly wire connection. TMA direct memory access and endpoint and target BIOS setting. In a scenario, any common memory utility can be used to eavesdrop on the memory contents of the boot encryption during runtime. With the right know-how, it is possible to identify the password in the memory feed, extract the related data, and crack it with the decryption program. Note, for education purposes, the CD built and boot this book contains a copy of memstack and the Scrambler Elite. The encrypted representation of a boot password in memory feed can be identified by searching for a distinct encryption signature. These signatures differ for each encryption software but commonly follow this basic structure. A, 4-digit software identifier. B, version of the number of the software. C, memory chip serial number. C, BIOS format. AAA, BBB, CCCC. Few common encryption identifiers: IEncrypt, SecVault, HexPrefer, RazorCrypt. So for example, when using IEncrypt B123.4, serial number 987654, the full signature pattern should be like that. If this 14-digit pattern is identified in its entirety in the active PC memory, the relevant memory section can be saved to a file and encrypted with an appropriate decryption utility. Thanks for reading. Take care and good luck. Okay.
First things first, I need another computer. Eileen's laptop. She's using it to hack into Faith Cyrene's cell phone. The computer book outlined a technique for using a second computer to crack hard drive encryption. This laptop might come in handy for that. I could ask E about it. Can I talk?
Sure.
Hey, are you using your laptop right now?
Yeah, but I'm almost done. Do you need it for something?
Yep, it's for a thing at KCU. Won't take long, I think.
Sure. Go ahead. Just bring it back in one piece, will you? It wasn't cheap.
Why? Have I ever?
Yes! 4 times!
Fair enough. All right, there we go. I've got the laptop set up. Time to deal with the next steps in the book.
Okay. Get the fly wire.
Ah, here's that type of cable that was mentioned in the computer book. Got it. It's pretty short as far as cables go, but it should get the job done.
I think connect to both, right?
All right, all hooked up.
BIOS. It said something about DMA. Enable? Do we edit? Exit? Use. Maybe there's a CD, right?
This
Oh, we can switch between. CD drive?
All right, I should be done with all the setup for the hack now. Coming up next, capturing the password. I should have a look in the next section of the book.
Okay. What do we do? Exit? Hmm. Okay, we start a capture. Do we boot it again?
I don't need to mess with. I already.
Wait, what do we do? Let's go to BIOS again. Enable. Sick vault. Boot encryption. Sick vault. The sick vault is what?
I'm done.
182B. And 12. Something about 10, 12. I don't know, I guess 10, 12, something like that. We gotta reboot it though. Just show up. 48588. Doesn't look like it. A0. Okay, something. Yeah, let's go with numbers, right? Remember with the book? Something with number. That's the number. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I got the 10, 10, 12 is 1.0.1.2, the version. And the numbers. Maybe 2, 2, 2, 2. No? It's that one. I don't know if it's correct though. And A, 2B, 10, 12, 32, 32. Nope.
I shouldn't waste time guessing. With this type of encryption, she's not likely to use a simple password.
Okay. So maybe that's not correct? This is correct though, right? Two maybe. I still don't get the capturing thing. A minute is match. Stop. It's not the number though. Nope. Oh, new number. B11. 62. Okay. Try again. Cool. What do we do? Oh, now we get it. We save it, huh? We save it. We get the password. This is not the password. I keep thinking this is the password.
Damn. The decryption isn't an automated process. I still have to try different passwords against the encryption hash. After each attempt, the utility will spit out some information about how close I was to the right password, though.
Okay.
We're dealing with a 7-character password, including a mix of numbers, lower and uppercase letters. I should have a look around the room. Maybe I can find some 7-letter words to put me on the right track.
7-letter word?
Zodkill, a classic. Might help me. Looks like Andrea was taking some... Damn, impressive. Looks like some Rastafari thing. Remind Mom to clean Maybe Andrea has some kind of pet reptile?
Lowercase 2, uppercase 3. Numeric 3. Okay. Got some kind of note.
University textbooks. Remind Mom to clean Dreddy's terrarium.
Dreddy's.
Maybe Andrea has some kind of pet reptile back with her folks? I already looked at... Huh. Makes me think...
Let's see. Maybe she knows.
Hey, Rebecca.
Yes.
Do you know anything about hard drive encryption?
No way. That stuff goes way over my head.
I don't want to ask. Any idea of how to access Andrea's computer?
Nope. And good luck with that. I know she put in some hardcore security measures.
I don't want to ask. I don't want to. Andrea's got a lot of electronics, it looks like.
You've got that right. Every other day she'd bring some new little gadget. I have no idea how a student like her could afford all of that stuff.
I don't want to ask. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want.
Okay.
Heading home to your folks.
Yep. God forbid I won't let Mom fatten me up for next semester.
That bad, huh? That movie just came out, didn't it?
Yeah, my dad got me the poster.
I don't want to ask. So, what kind of music do you play on that thing?
Darkwave and industrial mostly. Midnight Veil, My Path, and Nightfall are some of my favorites.
Ah, not quite my wheelhouse. I'm more of a metal gal.
Yeah, I could tell.
Finals coming up?
Ugh, yes. Hard to catch up. I didn't get much schoolwork done when Andrea went missing.
Magnet.
Okay, that's...
All right.
Is nothing on the book? Take care and good luck.
Looks like Rebecca. Various... That's quite... Half-decent zombie movie. Some indie art house for a goth. Handy for... Since I have the password signature saved to a file now, I can use the decryption utility to crack it. We're dealing with a 7-character password, including a mix of numbers, lower and uppercase letters. I should have a look around the room. Maybe I can find some 7-letter words to put me on the right track.
Oh, a 7-letter word, man.
Makes me think of the black hats. Andrea's CD collection. There are a lot of records by Sunbeat, Route 6, and Perplex.
Perplex?
Reggae music,
Sunbeat?
based on the covers and song titles.
These are all 7 letter word. Perplex. Sound like perplex. I don't know. Lowercase 2. Uppercase 2, numeric 3. Sunbeat. That. Okay, that's wrong. No, I don't think Sunbeat's right.
University. Andrea's CD collection.
6. There's all wrong, then there's nothing wrong. All right. Ooh. Maybe 1 is correct. The rest is wrong, so I don't think it's this letter. Perplex. Like that. That. Case 2. Case 2. Number 3. Is this Alice one? Oh.
Yes. Got it.
Okay.
Moment of truth.
Just type it in. I don't want to type it.
All right, I'm in.
The base of operation in the old mine sounded like a crazy idea, but the more I think about it, the more it makes sense. Those tunnels have been abandoned for decades, but they shelter underground built to last and well preserved. The bone of the complex would have electrical infrastructure, heating, plumbing, and some kind of living quarters. The main problem is hijacking the electrical grid, but it should be doable. The area is remote, and I'll be able to work undisturbed. I'm just gotta spoof one of those old mechanical meters on the side and make sure power is supplied from the nearest substation. Easy peasy. There are other problems too, but I welcome the challenge. I finally a proper project, unlike the brain dead assignment my professor gave me. Okay.
The old mines, huh? A good place to hide. They're enormous. Practically half the state is filled with them. I'll need more specifics to track down a site like that.
It's so satisfying seeing a plan coming to fruition. Just to think of all the engineers' problem I had to solve, hijacking the power grid, installing wireless surveillance, figuring out the drug synthesis, even the celestial tracking. Man, what a fucking ride. Where would life be now if she hadn't found me? Among all those junkies and lowlifes when I first met her, it was as if she knew I would be there. It was as if she was looking for me all along. Finally, someone who truly saw me, somebody who understood and respected my potential. To think that year ago, the biggest thing on my mind was finding a dry dose of amphetamines. Power is incredible, and we're only just on the second batch. Just imagine how powerful it can get with a perfected formula. Okay.
Not sure what to make of all this, but it sounds like Andrea was in cahoots with the pyre dealers, building some kind of secret base for them.
I just came back from the sanctum, and I'm freaking horrified. Pyre isn't what I thought it was. No, it's a conduit to something terrifying, something indescribable. She can't know, can she? No. Fate wouldn't keep that from me. Not after everything we've been through. I have to tell her, and she'll know what to do. I set up a meeting at Constance Hill between here and the hideout. I can't go back down in the dark. How long again? I can face all this other. Okay, so she died.
Well, That removes any shred of doubt. Andrea Hall was Jane Doe.
Yep.
Sounds like something about Pyre scared the shit out of her. Did that have something to do with her death? Hey, Rebecca.
Yeah,
I'm done here. Gonna head out. Thanks for the help.
no problem. Did you learn anything?
I did, but it's not looking good. Andrea was involved with some bad people. I think it's more than likely that she's Jane Doe. I'm sorry.
God damn it. I fucking knew it. I need to process this. You'll talk to the cops, right? I can't deal with them right now.
Of course. Take care of yourself, Rebecca.
You too.
Man, that sucks.
This laptop worked like a charm. Thanks.
Glad to hear it. What'd you find out?
Too much to explain now. I'll fill you in tonight. I still need to go and track down Cooper.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. It's good. We need to get the gun.
Just some guy on a break. That must be the spot. I don't remember the actual impact. No trace of the gun in this area. I should keep looking. I really lost control there, didn't I? Nope, no gun here. Bingo. I can see something shiny down there. How to get it up, though?
We have. Oh, maybe this?
All right, that should hold nicely. Yes, got it. I've reloaded it too. I'm ready for action now.
Ooh. What does that mean? Thing coming up? I think we go check the Cooper. Yeah, agitation.
Yes, come in.
Chief Walker?
Yeah, that's me. Who's asking?
Kathy Rain, private investigator.
Oh, another one. I thought you'd all given up by now.
Sorry to disappoint, but this gal is more stubborn than most.
Apparently. Go on then.
I'd like to speak to Ranger Cooper. Can you arrange that?
No can do. Ranger Cooper is on leave for the time being.
He is? Why?
Personal reasons. He'll be back on duty in a few weeks. I can pass on your details if you wish.
I can't wait that long. Surely there's no harm in providing his phone number. I just need to speak with him.
No phone, which is the case for all of our resident rangers.
Resident rangers? That means they all live within the confines of the park, right?
Yes, I suppose it does. But you shouldn't try to go find him, miss.
What's stopping me, Chief? Bear Creek is public land, isn't it?
Technically, yes. Just don't harass the poor man, will you? He's been through enough.
What's that supposed to mean?
Never mind. I'm getting too old for this shit.
Oh, shit.
Thanks. I'll be going now.
Alrighty then. Good luck.
Maybe he's on the map.
I should see if I could find out where those resident rangers live. Maybe something in this room can help.
I remember the map was marking something.
Looks like a map of the immediate surroundings here in Bear Creek. Various points of interest are marked out. Ah, there's the ranger accommodations. It's not that far of a trek from the nearest parking spot, so I should be able to cover the rest of the distance on foot.
On foot, you on your bike. Oh, God.
Well, fuck. Oh, my head. This is not good. Need my pills. No!
That sucks. Oh, man, she another dream again. Scary.
Do you see? The noose, the iron. Those were the holy instruments of my rebirth.
Wait, this is how Isaac Price died. That psycho priest in Conwell Springs.
Nearly there. Fight your ignorance, child.
No, it can't be. You can't actually be him.
Can't I? I told you, there is no death, only change. When everything burned, the Crimson One slipped out of his suit and skittered away like a cockroach. With a heavy heart, I donned the mantle. I became Mr. Burgundy. And now my form is his shadow.
Easy. Don't try to get up just yet. I don't want you to faint on me again.
Oh, it's you. Tom, was it?
Yes. My name is Tom Ward. But for the longest time, my name was taken from me.
And in its place, you were only given a hue of red. You're the Crimson One.
Yes. When you burned the threshold, I was set free. I'm ashamed of my past, and I wish to make amends.
That's so? Why should I believe anything you say? You put me through hell in 1995.
Things were out of my control. You don't wear the suit wears you. You can stretch it, bend it, but if you go too far and rip the fabric, you rip yourself.
I see you haven't lost your penchant for nonsense metaphors. At least you're not fucking rhyming again.
There's the Kathy we all know and love. I was afraid I had lost you there for a while.
I'm still me. Not that that got me anywhere. I'm broke and brain damaged, my friend was killed, and I'm chasing some of the most dangerous people on the planet.
Dangerous indeed. Which is why I will urge you to reconsider a cooperation. We have a common foe, and you will need allies.
Puh. For all I know, you're the same bastard you always were, and this is all some kind of double-cross.
If it was, it would be quite an elaborate one. Weren't you completely helpless a few minutes ago?
I guess so. I should say thanks for that.
You're welcome. I understand that all of this is a lot to take in, and in due time, I'll explain everything.
You better. I don't know what the hell is going on, and you're just giving me more questions.
I realize that, but this is neither the time nor the place. When circumstances allow, I'll come find you again.
Just wait a minute. Oh, getting woozy again. All right, I think I'm okay now. Ugh. Well, he's gone. Guess there's nothing I can do but check out the cabin. What a monstrosity. I couldn't even hope to lift that thing.
I guess it's locked, maybe?
My expert lock-picking set. Decent-sized heater. This must eat quite a lot of firewood in the winter. I doubt this place is well insulated. Various books. Nothing looks out of the ordinary. Gas stove. Guess there's no electricity out here. He's got running water, though, at least. Military style. Maybe he used to be in the army or something. A gardening spray can for...
Oh.
Huh? What was that? A secret compartment. There was a hand-drawn map and also some kind of document in there. Whoa, this is an Ingstrom discharge form from last year. The name on here is Victor Kopernik, though, not Victor Cooper. Cooper, Kopernik? They're quite similar. Maybe he changed his name after they let him out?
Oh, so he's the one that fucked the nurse?
The timeline fits perfectly with Rose's affair, too. This guy has got to be her secret lover. I better head back to Ingstrom's tomorrow to follow up on all of this. It's too late to catch their visitation hours today. Looks like Cooper has drawn a map here. A path through some kind of tunnels. There's no indication of where this is, though. Maybe if I had something to compare it with? Oof, long day. I better get back to the office and share all of these findings with Eileen.
Copernic, huh? I wonder why he changed his name.
He was discharged from a mental institution. Maybe he just wanted to throw a wrench in background checks?
Yeah, I suppose that could be it. What about this Tom guy then? Do you think we can trust him?
I don't know. I think so, but it's complicated. It has to do with everything we went through in 1995.
Oh, you know we never really talked about that. Over the years, I've started to remember things. Fragments. It wasn't just some nutty priest, was it?
No, it was something much more sinister than that. And I think that these murders are somehow connected to it.
All the more reason to stop the Soothsayer then.
Agreed.
How did things go at KCU then? I never imagined you'd go back to school.
Huh. Me either. Let me tell you what I found.
Poor Andrea. What a horrible way to go.
Indeed. Can't say I envy her. We shouldn't forget that she wasn't all that innocent, though. She was helping the pyre dealers and showing no remorse about it. On the contrary, she seemed excited as hell about it.
Until she wasn't, right? In the last note from her, it said she was scared out of her mind.
Yes. Something about pyre freaked her out, and from the look of things, that's what got her killed.
Well, at least we know now they have a secret hideout in the mines.
Yeah. Narrowing down that location will be the final piece of the puzzle. Anyway, how have things been progressing here? Any luck with the phone?
Easy peasy. Cracked and ready. I had a peek in the contacts, and guess who I found in there?
Who?
Tabitha Caldwell, that florist lady.
Damn. So Faith Cyrene knew her. Tabitha's involved then. She's gotta be.
Yeah, at least her name was in Faith's contact list. Whatever that implies.
The implication is fishy as hell. Let's leave it at that. Anything else?
Not that I could find, but you know this case better than me. Any ideas?
Well, there's this one thing. Rachel Wang mentioned this upsetting phone call.
Oh, right. Outside Eric's apartment, wasn't it? You even had the date and time.
Yeah. Here's the transcript.
January 14th, 4:15 p.m. Okay,
So?
got it. Lasted a couple of minutes, apparently. The number is not in the contact list. 555-059-325.
Oh, fuck.
What?
I know that number. That's the Ingstrom Psychiatric Hospital.
Oh, well, that's easy. Probably just this Copernic guy, right? He was a known patient and in cahoots with Faith.
No, that's impossible. He was discharged last year.
And this was January. So someone else made that call.
Well, I guess I have a plan for tomorrow then. Tabby's garden, then Ingstrom's.
Yes, I'll stay here and look into Copernic more now that we have his original name.
Sounds good. You on the bed?
Nah, couch is fine. Sleep tight.
Rain again, huh? Let's go see if E is up yet.